many citizens feel that maintaining a lobbyist is an unnecessary expense for a town of our size, how do you justify the continued investment in this role? What benefits do you believe the lobbyist brings to our community, and how do you plan to address the concerns of those who oppose this expense?
Well, I don't think that many people really expose it if they understand what it is. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff. A lobbyist goes out and talks to the right people to get the city money. I'll use today as an example. We got a $1.245 million grant today. Utilized and assisted in getting that was GCS. They are the lobby group that lobbies for the city of Pana. Any major city or municipality that wants to be able to get a big piece of the pie and not just crumbs, uses lobbyists, because lobbyists will go out and make the connections that we don't have. They know the right people to go to. They know the right individuals to talk to, and they know the right individuals that control the purse strings that can get the city money. So for a minimal investment of hiring this group, which is equal to hiring a one full-time starting out employee, but it breaks down to about $17 an hour is what we pay them to do this work. It is totally worth paying $17 an hour to get $1.245 million. Plus, whatever we get in the future, the $189,000 grant they helped us get a few months ago. I think that is the route to go, because we're not a big town, we're a small town. We don't have connections in federal and state government, we just don't. Our representation in this county area is Republican. We're in a Democratic state. That's the truth of it. So a lot of times the Democratic state will not want to give funding to somebody that is a Republican or a Republican-led county. It's just the truth of the matter. Now, a lobbyist group comes in and they correct that. They take the application that we put in, which every other town does too, and they take it, they put it at the top of the pile, and then they tap that guy on the shoulder and say, that's the one you want. You need to give them this money for X, Y, and Z because they deserve it for X, Y, and Z. If we didn't have a lobbyist group lobbying for us, we would not be getting the grant money that we're getting. And I fully believe that. So yes, it is definitely worth the investment in the community. The minimal amount that we pay to them to do the work they do is well worth it.
Okay.
That's a good question, because I've had some of those questions myself. When talking about lobbyists and what we pay to have those lobbyists, it comes down to numbers. It's just like everything else that we do. If you run a city just like you run your house. You have a budget, you try not to go outside of that budget, and you try to do the best that you can to get ahead. So that's what we have to do as a city. If lobbyists bring us more money than they cost us, then that's a very good thing, and we do that. If lobbyists do not bring us more money than they cost us, then that's not a good thing. And how would I prove that? See, this is the issue that I really want to, this is why I've been talking so much about transparency, and I even made statements on Facebook that I wanted to have executive sessions, as many as I could legally in the public, where we vote in the public, because I want the citizens to understand this, so you get rid of questions like this. If you put up, our lobbyists cost this, and these are the grants that they got, they cost us, let's say, $3,000 a month, but they brought in $6,000, and you would reevaluate that every 6 months, you could justify that cost. I absolutely would spend $3,000 of my hard-earned money if it was gaining me $5,000, because that's a net gain of $2,000. So you just do the math, and that's how you justify having a lobbyist or not having a lobbyist. So it's very simple. You just put it out there for people to see. You just have to explain it to people so that they understand it in a meaningful way, and it's not some cloak and dagger thing that people don't know what's going on.
Right.